Good afternoon, everyone. Today we're going to discuss Chapter 11 with the title of Destination Management and Smart Destinations.
Learning objectives. After this chapter, students should be able to first, explain the Destination Management System or the DMS and the features that it provides. Second, describe how a DMS can improve the management of tourism in a destination. And lastly, explain the concept of smart destination and how information technology can be used to support the smart destination management. In today's competitive global market, attracting visitors is increasingly difficult. To gain a competitive advantage, destinations must develop a strong brand image and utilize effective distribution channels. This complex task of promoting and managing a destination, which involve coordinating diverse stakeholders and managing a public sector's tourism resources, falls to the Destination Management Organizations or the DMS, sometimes called as the Regional Tourism Organizations or the RTO. Based on established principles, the DMO focused on three primary tasks. First is the information provision. It provides comprehensive and accurate information to both potential travelers and traveler intermediaries so they can make informed decisions. Second is promoting and marketing, actively carrying out promotional and marketing campaigns to build brand image and drive demands. Lastly, the data analysis, collecting and analyzing tourism statistics. This is vital for understanding market performance, identifying trends, and market data-driven decisions that sustain a competitive edge. Ultimately, the DMO is a strategic body that manages the entire destination brand and marketing effort required to succeed in highly contested global marketplace. The digital tourism ecosystem is a complex system defined by continuous processes and interaction between two core groups, which are the living entities or the actors and the non-living entities or the technology. So let's start with the human elements, the actor who drive the ecosystem. These are our living entities. At the center, we have travelers. They are the primary users and beneficiaries. The entire system exists to serve their journey. Next are the supplier, the provider of core services such as hotels, airlines, and attractions. We also have the intermediaries like online travel agencies or OTAs, who acts as bookers and distributors, connecting travelers to suppliers. Next is the government. Government play a crucial role as regulators and coordinators, setting the rules and infrastructure standards. And finally, the communities, the local residents and businesses whose lives and environments are directly impacted by tourism. Now, we turn to enabling structure, the non-living technological environment. This is the digital framework that binds the actor together. First, we have the device. This includes all the hardware used by the everyone, from travelers' smartphones to supplier booking terminals. Crucially, we have connections, reliable internet access, 5G, and telecommunication infrastructure that makes real-time interaction possible. Then, there is the content, all the multimedia, rich data, and information, from pricing details to immersive marketing videos that inspire and inform the travelers. And finally, touchpoint. These are all the digital interaction a traveler has, whether it's website, a mobile app, or a QR code at a destination. Let's now focus on the Destination Management Organizations or DMO, which holds the most critical role. The DMO isn't just a participant, it is a central catalyst and chief architect of the destination's digital environment. Their primary job is the co-responsibility of ensuring we have a strong, resilient, and healthy digital ecosystem that benefits all stakeholders from the smallest local businesses to the international travelers. To fulfill this mandate, the DMO must be proactive, focusing on two key actions, which is the driving development and coherence. The DMO acts to connect and harmonize all the entities in the system. First, the catalyst function. This means playing the role of a proactive catalyst and accelerator to drive development, innovations, and coherence across the entire digital space. We initiate the necessary changes. Second, the strategic coordination. This involves extensive partnership internally. We must coordinate with other government agencies to ensure all our digital strategies are aligned. Externally, we must actively partner with suppliers, local communities, and technologies providers to bridge the gaps. And the most importantly, mandating interoperability. Our goal is seamless data flow. We must guarantee smooth communication and data exchange between all agents. We do this by developing open systems and standards so that information moves easily and efficiently within the destination, creating a true unified system. This proactive architectural role is vital. Without the DMO mandating standards and driving coordinations, the ecosystem risks becoming fragmented and inefficient.
Destination Management Systems. It is an electronic platform that manages and distributes information about a destination's tourism products and services. Introduced in the 1980s as computerized databases that supported brochures and visitor centers. Its main goal is to provide accurate, centralized, and accessible information to travelers and tourism organizations. Its historical background developed to fill a gap left by global distribution systems that favor large, expensive travel companies. Destination management systems include all types of travel products and allow small and medium-sized enterprises to participate at low or no cost. Studies shows destination management systems enhance destination competitiveness and market access for small enterprises. Rise of Internet and web-based destination management systems. The Internet transformed destination management systems into interactive, web-based platforms. Information now available through destination management organizations, online travel agencies, blogs, and social media. For example, in Taiwan, it has over 100 tourism websites. Tourists who visit destination management organizations' websites are more likely to visit and return. To define, traditional definition, database of destination facilities, customer info, and media libraries include tools like transportation schedules and weather updates. Modern definition, it is a web-based system integrating tourism data. It supports business-to-business, consumer-to-business, and government-to-business e-commerce. Enables interaction and data analysis among stakeholders. It has three core functions: web content, web promotion, and web e-commerce. Web content provides searchable listings of attractions, accommodations, facilities, and activities. It acts as a main information hub for visitors. Second, web promotion uses digital marketing techniques like search engine optimizations and online advertisements to attract potential tourists. Last, web e-commerce enables online transactions, including reservations and purchases, influencing visitors' booking behavior and travel decisions. Strategic considerations in designing a destination management system. When developing a destination management systems, destination management organizations must consider several critical factors. First, economic structure, how the destination management system will be funded and sustained. Second, type of information included, whether the system will focus on attractions, accommodations, events, or all. Third, technology used, the software, web hosting, and integration tools for user-friendly access. Fourth, system interfaces, compatibility with other booking and information systems, for example, global distribution systems and online travel agencies. Last, fifth is organizational structure, coordination between public and private stakeholders. Well, these elements are influenced by the destination's geography, the type of tourism, independent versus group travel, transportation modes such as air, land, or sea, the political and economic environment, the availability of funding sources, existing reservation and information systems in the region. To conclude, destination management systems are essential in the digital transformation of tourism management. Destination management systems provide an integrated platform connecting all stakeholders from travelers to local businesses and government organizations. A well-designed destination management systems enhance destination visibility, market access, and visitor experience, ultimately contributing to sustainable and competitive tourism. Destination Management Systems or DMS dimensions. It has five key operational dimensions in designing a destination management systems. Information dimension, communication dimension, transaction dimension, relationship dimension, technical merit dimension. First, information dimensions. The core of a destination management system that ensures accurate, detailed, and updated data. It includes rates, schedules, events, and multimedia. Information is gathered and updated by local tourist offices and suppliers. The quality control is crucial, and accurate data weakens system credibility. Evaluations or classifications by hotels, associations, chambers, etc. help maintain quality. Second, communication dimension focuses on interaction between customers and destination management organizations. Destination management organizations must appear in search engines and web portals for visibility. Features include online forums, frequently asked questions and surveys, comment sections in emails, newsletters. It enhances visitor engagement and trust. Third, transaction dimension allows online booking and secure transactions for accommodation, transport, and activities. Integrates with weather, traffic, car rental, and hotel databases for real-time info. When all suppliers are connected electronically, it becomes a destination integrated computerized reservation management system. Some countries exclude this function to avoid competition with private travel agencies. Fourth, relationship dimension builds long-term connections with tourists, involves personalizations, loyalty programs, and special offers. A user-friendly and persuasive website inspires confidence and repeat visits. Balances customer privacy with customized service. Fifth, lastly, is technical merit dimension. Refers to the functionality and performance of the destination management system, includes fast loading speed, easy navigation, reliable links, appealing design and visuals. A well-performing site improves user satisfaction and trust. To mention the key website quality factors, quality of information, ease of use, responsiveness, security and privacy, visual appeal, trust, interactivity, personalizations, and ability to answer tourist queries. Advantages of destination management systems. Integrates and coordinates suppliers at the destinations, reduces intermediaries and increases direct revenue, strengthens market presence and brand visibility, diversifies tourism products and markets, serves as a key information and management tool for destination management organizations.
A destination management system, or DMS, is a digital platform that gathers and manages tourism data for destinations. It helps tourism organizations share information about attractions, accommodations, and services. Depending on the size and structure of the tourism system, a DMS can be implemented nationally, regionally, or locally. This system ensures travelers and tourism offices have consistent and updated information to improve planning and visitor experience. A DMS can function on different scales. A national DMS is common in smaller countries or where the initiative comes from national tourism authorities. In contrast, regional or local DMS are more common in large countries, where tourism management is decentralized. One of the best examples of national DMS is the Australian Tourism Data Warehouse, or ATDW. You can watch this video on YouTube to see how the system works in practice. Now, let's talk about the advantages of having a centralized national destination management system. First, one of the biggest advantages is information access. With a centralized DMS, all the information about tourist facilities across the entire country can be accessed in one place. This is especially helpful for countries that have travelers who move between multiple destinations or prefer independent touring. For example, tourists can easily find information about their next destination while they are still in their current location, making travel planning smoother and more convenient. Second, it provides a shared database for everyone involved in tourism. All visitor information centers, or VIC, as well as foreign market offices, can connect to the same central database. This ensures that all offices and staff members provide consistent and up to date information to travelers, no matter where they are in the country. Third, a centralized DMS allows for system integration with other tourism and travel systems. It connects easily with Global Distribution System or GDS and other central reservation systems known as CRS. This makes it easier for travel agencies, hotels, and airlines to share data and manage bookings more efficiently. Now, let's look at the disadvantages of centralized national DMS. First, one major drawback is high communication costs. Because a centralized system manages data from across the entire country, transferring and synchronizing that information can become expensive. It also more prone to technical problems, especially when many regions depend on one server or data center. Second, there are updating challenges. Keeping a single national database up to date is difficult, especially when there are thousands of tourism operators involved. Third, uneven suppliers' participation can also be an issue. Large tourism businesses that are online can easily update their information, but smaller local operators may not have the same access or technical skills. This can cause inconsistencies in database. Lastly, while a centralized DMS can also contain valuable market and economic data, like information on major source markets, distribution channels, and tourism trends. This additional data can make the system even more complex and harder to manage. So overall, while a centralized DMS is powerful, it requires strong technical support and constant data management to be truly effective. An alternative to a national DMS is the regional or local DMS. First, regional systems are smaller and easier to manage because they focus only on a specific state, city, or local area. Second, this structure works best in large countries like the United States, where collecting and maintaining data for the whole nation would be overwhelming. Third, regional offices have better local knowledge. The staff interact directly with local businesses and tourism operators, so they can update and verify data more accurately and quickly. Fourth, while the touchscreen kiosks located outside the visitor information centers used to be helpful for visitor after hours, they are becoming less necessary today, thanks to mobile access and online system. Finally, the role of visitor information centers or VIC has changed. Research by the Ambra and Mistilis shows that visitors now use VIC mostly for goal-directed and experiential information. For example, learning about cultural experiences or local attractions rather than for accommodation or travel logistics, which they can easily find online. In short, regional DMS and digital access tool make tourism information more accurate, flexible, and accessible to both visitors and tourism managers. As tourism markets grow more competitive and traveler behavior changes, Destination Management Organization or DMO are using information technology as a key strategy. Integrating a DMS helps strengthen the destination's brand and support its overall strategic goals. But for this to succeed, DMO leaders must be committed and staff must be tech savvy. One common challenge is staying updated with new technology and ensuring that staff are properly trained. Another concern is maintaining consistency between online and offline marketing activities. Destinations should build strategies based on their culture, heritage, and identity, not just products. Technology should enhance marketing, not replace traditional methods. Also, DMO website must meet the needs of different customer groups, offering a personalized and authentic visitor experience. Before launching a DMS, destination managers should make sure the right cultural, organizational, and technological conditions are in place. According to NDO and PT, this means fostering collaboration among tourism firms, having reliable technological infrastructures, and ensuring that all stakeholders work together effectively. When these factors are properly aligned, the DMS has much greater chance of being successful and sustainable in the long term. Effective DMS management also requires long-term planning and budgeting. DMO needs to consider not only the initial purchase and installation costs, but also the ongoing expenses for maintenance, upgrades, and staff training. In some cases, DMO may choose to outsource certain IT functions such as system design, programming, or data analysis, especially if internal expertise is lacking. Additionally, using a business application for resource planning and logistics can greatly improve operational efficiency and coordination within the organization. Finally, let's talk about the financial side of DMS management. Developing and running a DMS involves several costs, from initial system development and implementation to ongoing maintenance and data updates. These costs are usually funded by the DMO, although in some cases, private sectors partners and contribute if they recognize the system's benefits. Updating the system is very labor intensive but critical for maintaining data quality. In most destinations, suppliers are listed free of charge, as the DMS is considered a public service that promotes overall tourism growth. However, some systems charge small listing fees or booking commissions to help cover operational expenses. Offering free or low cost access is ideal because it allows smaller businesses and public attractions like parks and museums to be included, creating more complete and exclusive destination system.
From destination management systems to smart destination. First, we'll define DMS, or what we call destination management systems, are information technology systems that help tourism managers handle. So they provide information, improving logistics, and organizing tourism business process. In DMS, it is an IT system used by tourism organizations to manage travel information, bookings, and operations efficiently. So, one example of DMS is a visitors to Iloilo can conveniently reserve hotel accommodations through the city's tourism website or any online booking platforms. Next, we have smart destinations, an innovative tourist destination built on state of the art technology, infrastructure, guaranteeing sustainable development of tourism areas and accessible to everyone. So they provide real time information, improve transportation, and optimize resource use. In Smart Destination, these are the tourist places that use advanced technologies such as sensors, big data apps to improve visitors' experience, sustainability, mobility, and real time decision making. So, one example of this are Barcelona. Barcelona is considered as a global model for smart tourism because they use public smart Wi-Fi network across plazas, streets, parks, and beaches. They also use sensors, smart apps, and real-time transport tools to make tourism easier, safer, so that visitors can navigate the city easily without needing their local mobile data. So next we'll proceed to the three essential components of smart tourism. First, we have smart experience, or what we call collection. It gathers information from sensor apps and users. In smart experience, this focuses on how tourists interact with destinations using technology. It uses real-time information, mobile apps, and digital guides to enhance visitors' experiences. One example of this is in Seoul. They have a online mobile tourism apps. It provides real-time information about crowded areas, helping tourists avoid busy spots and plan visits more efficiently. Next one is a smart business ecosystem, or what they call exchange, sharing data among systems and stakeholders. In smart business ecosystem, this connects all tourism related stakeholders, hotels, transport providers, restaurants, and governments into a digital network. Businesses can analyze trends, manage bookings, and optimize pricing or promotions. One example of this is a booking.com website. It connects travelers with accommodation providers, simplifies the booking process, and uses technology to make travel planning faster and more convenient. Next one is a smart destination, or what we call processing. It analyzing data to support decision making and improve tourism operations. In smart destinations, it uses data. It uses advanced technology to provide sustainable, efficient, and satisfying experiences for both visitors and residents. Next, we'll proceed to the smart tourism framework. First one, we have aspect. So these are the key elements that define how tourism operates and representing the different dimensions and process involved in managing tourism systems. Next one, we have e-tourism. E-tourism focus mainly on digital information and online services or any online websites to provide information, enable interactivity, and support traveler before and after their trips. And lastly is a smart tourism, which integrates advanced technology, data, and real-time connectivity into various stages of travel. So, e-tourism and smart destination, both of this change allows personalized experiences, data-driven decisions, and collaboration between tourists, businesses, and governments, making destinations more efficient, innovative, and sustainable. And lastly, the role of technology in smart destination development. Technology transforms destination management by creating new systems and insights through data, AI, and machine learning. As smart destinations evolve, they help understand travelers' needs and behaviors. So, technology plays a big, vital role in shaping smart destinations by enhancing efficiency, personalization, and connectivity in tourism management. Through data driven insights and collaboration among stakeholders, destinations can provide smarter, more sustainable, efficient, convenient, and traveler centered experience.
Destination research is essential for tourism organizations. DMOs collect information on tourist numbers, party size, length of stay, transport, spending, and demographics. They also study social impacts like resident attitudes and visitor satisfaction, and environmental impacts such as water quality, noise, and carbon dioxide emissions. Technology makes these processes faster and more accurate, helping organizations plan better, improve visitor experiences, and support sustainable tourism. Tourist statistical data collection and analysis. Data is collected through surveys at airports, seaports, border points, hotels, and conventions. Tourists can fill surveys themselves or be interviewed using tablets. Kiosks are placed in areas where tourists have time, like conventions. Some destinations, such as Disneyland, track visitors automatically at entry and exit points. Online surveys via email or SurveyMonkey are cheaper, easier to manage, and also gather resident opinions. Data is analyzed using SPSS or SAS. SPSS organizes and visualizes data with tables, charts, and tests to understand tourist behavior. SAS performs advanced analysis and forecasting, helping DMOs identify trends, make predictions, and produce reports for planning and marketing decisions. Next, we have Tour MIS. Tour MIS is a European platform where over 150 DMO managers share tourism data online. It provides statistics on arrivals, overnight stays, and accommodation capacity. Tour MIS standardizes data between cities, encourages knowledge sharing and joint marketing, and supports decision making. Access is free, and it won the 2012 UNWTO Award for Innovative Technology in Tourism. Next, we have spatial visitor tracking. GPS tracking is used to study how tourists move around cities, recording routes, time spent, transport mode, and speed. Studies in Sydney, Melbourne, Hong Kong, and Rouen show precise movement patterns. Data is visualized with tools like Google Earth, helping improve transport, signage, landmarks, and underused areas. It also measures marketing effectiveness by showing if promoted attractions are visited more. Differences between first time and repeat visitors help plan infrastructure and tourist routes more efficiently. Tourism analytics with big data. Big data analytics helps destinations understand visitor behavior and preferences. It uses statistics, programming, machine learning, and social media data from platforms like Facebook, Twitter, blogs, and review sites. Insights reveal opinions, trends, and networks of influence. Machine learning helps create personalized travel services and predict visitor needs. This information supports all stages of tourism planning, from design to evaluation, improving decisions and services.
In this report, I'll be reporting about the crisis in risk management in tourism. Tourism is an information intensive industry, meaning it depends heavily on fast and accurate information. Whenever a crisis occurs, whether it's natural or man made, destinations must respond quickly to protect its tourists and local communities. That's where the DMOs, or the Destination Management Organizations, play a major role. It acts as the hub of coordination, ensuring information flows smoothly among all sectors. Through strong knowledge management and IT systems, destinations are able to prepare for, to respond, and recover effectively from crisis. Slide, we focus on the roles of the DMO and information technology. DMOs are the ones who are responsible for gathering, storing, and sharing data before, during, and after a crisis. With the help of IT tools such as database, websites, and social media, they can provide real-time communication. This digital network connects the government, private businesses, communities, and even the tourists themselves. Overall, the goal is to minimize the damage, ensure safety, and support recovery through efficient information management. In this slide, according to Ritchie in 2004, the crisis management has three main phases. The first one is the pre-crisis phase, which focuses on prevention and planning. This includes creating disaster databases, setting up monitoring systems, and preparing communication plans. The second phase is during the crisis, which involves activating command centers, controlling media updates, and coordinating with emergency services. Lastly, we have the post-crisis phase, is all about evaluation and recovery, assessing performance, reviewing lessons learned, and updating future plans. These three phases help destinations handle crisis systematically and recover more effectively. Next, we have the knowledge and management and learning destinations. Knowledge management means gathering and sharing valuable information among the stakeholders. When destinations use this knowledge to improve and innovate continuously, they become learning destinations. These places apply lessons from past experiences to create better systems and stronger policies. According to research, learning destinations have four main features: universal IT, organized knowledge systems, a culture of innovation, and active stakeholder participation. This ensures continuous improvement and sustainability in tourism development. This slide highlights the importance of stakeholder management in creating effective learning destinations. A DMO's strength depends on how well it collaborates with its stakeholders, such as government, private companies, NGOs, local communities, and tourists. Stakeholder cooperation builds trust and allows for open communication during crisis. Some successful examples include the Illinois Tourism Network in the US, which shares marketing data among members, and the Canadian Tourism Office, which offers IT training and resources. This last slide is a continuous discussion of knowledge management and learning destinations. Learning destination is one that continuously collects, shares, and applies knowledge to improve its management and sustainability. According to Rachel La and her co-authors in 2008, the key characteristics includes equal IT access for all the stakeholders, organized systems for knowledge sharing, and strong culture of innovation. Stakeholders are also actively involved in decision making and policy development. By combining innovation, technology, and collaboration, these destinations become smarter, more efficient, and more resilient in the face of future challenges.
Good day, everyone. This is Cedric Paul Patricio, and today I'll be sharing with you the summary and key terms of Chapter 11, Destination Management and Smart Destinations. So, this chapter examined the role of information technology in destination management. It explained how a destination management system, or DMS, supports destination management organizations, or DMOs, in promoting, coordinating, and managing tourism activities more effectively. So, the chapter highlighted how the Internet and Web 2.0 technologies, such as search engines, recommender systems, and travel platforms, have completely transformed how tourists plan and choose destinations. It also explored the impact of social media, showing how platforms help promote destinations but also create competition as DMOs strive to attract more visitors to their sites. To keep up with these changes, DMOs must train their staff in using new technologies and integrate social media strategies into their marketing plans. IT also plays a key role in market research and data collection, helping DMOs gather insights about travelers' behavior and preferences for better decision making. Finally, the chapter emphasized two crucial responsibilities of DMOs today. First, risk and crisis management, where IT helps destinations prepare for and recover from disasters. And second, becoming learning destinations, where all stakeholders from government agencies to the private sectors work together through technology and shared knowledge. In short, the chapter shows that IT is not just a tool but a strategic foundation for building smart, sustainable, and well connected destinations. Now that we've gone over the main ideas of the chapter, let's move on to the key terms. So, first, algorithm, a set of digital steps used by computers and travel apps to suggest destinations or hotels based on traveler preferences. Following that, the centralized regional DMS, a shared system that helps regions manage and distribute tourism information. Meanwhile, the communication dimension focuses on how destinations connect with tourists online through websites, social media, and support. Moving on, the destination integrated computerized reservation management system integrates hotel, tour, and transport bookings into one platform. Next, the destination management organization develops, markets, and manages the overall destination experience. Supporting this, the destination management system, which centralizes all information, marketing, and reservation. At the same time, the global positioning system tracks tourist movements and improves navigation. Turning to the information dimension, which ensures data accuracy and availability for tourists and providers. On the other hand, a knowledge-based destination, which uses research and technology for data-driven decisions. Similarly, a learning destination, which continuously adapts through collaboration and knowledge sharing. Additionally, non-government organizations support sustainability and local communities. Another one is recommender system, an AI tools that suggest personalized destinations, hotels, or activities. Also, the regional tourist organizations, which coordinates and promotes tourism in specific regions. Meanwhile, the relationship dimension builds trust, loyalty, and long term connections with visitors and partners. Furthermore, smart destinations, which use data, sensors, and analytics to enhance experiences. Closely related, smart tourism, which applies smart technology across the tourism ecosystem for smoother, personalized travel. In addition, soft infrastructure, which is a digital systems, training, and policies supporting tourism operations. Equally important, the technical merit dimension, which evaluates technology security, efficiency, and user friendliness. Then Tour MIS, which collects and shares key tourism data. Next, the transaction dimension, which ensures smooth and secure online bookings and payments. Finally, the visitor information centers, which provide maps, directions, and essential assistance to tourists.
Well, that ends our chapter 11. I hope you learned something today. Thank you all for listening.